friends, welcome to The Point. In this session, we are discussing about water in the atmosphere. We know that the air contains water vapor. It varies from 0 to 4% by volume of the atmosphere, and it plays a major role in weather phenomena. Water is present in the atmosphere in three forms: gaseous form, liquid and solid. The water vapor present in the air is known as humidity. It is expressed quantitatively in different ways. The actual amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere, it is known as absolute humidity. It is the weight of water vapor per unit volume of air, and it is expressed in terms of grams per cubic meter. The ability of the air to hold the water vapor, it depends entirely on its temperature. The absolute humidity, it differs from place to place on the surface of the earth. The percentage of the moisture present in the atmosphere as it is compared to its full capacity at the given temperature, it is known as relative humidity. Evaporation and condensation. The amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere, it is added or withdrawn due to evaporation and condensation. Evaporation is a process by which water is transformed from liquid state to the gaseous state. Heat is a main cause for evaporation. The temperature at which the water starts evaporating is referred to as latent heat of vaporization. The transformation of water vapor into water is condensation. Condensation, it is caused by the loss of heat. When the moist air is cooled, it may reach a level when its capacity to hold water vapor ceases. Then the excess water vapor condenses into liquid form. If it directly condenses into solid form, then it is known as sublimation. In free air, condensation results from cooling around very small particles, which is termed as hygroscopic condensation nuclei. Condensation takes place when the moist air comes in contact with some colder object, and it may also take place when the temperature is close to the dew point. Therefore, condensation depends upon the amount of cooling and relative humidity of the air. Condensation, it is influenced by the volume of air, temperature, pressure and humidity. Dew. When the moisture is deposited in the form of water droplets, cooler surfaces of the solid objects like stones, grass blades and plant leaves, it is known as dewdrops. The ideal condition for its formations are clear sky, calm air, high relative humidity, cold and long nights. For the formation of the dew, it is necessary that the dew point is above the freezing point. Frost. Frost forms on cold surfaces. When condensation takes place below the freezing point, that is below 0 degrees Celsius, the dew point is at or below the freezing point. The excess moisture deposited in the form of minute ice crystals instead of water droplets. This ideal condition for the formation of the white frost are the same as those of the formation of dew, except that the air temperature must be at or below the freezing point. Fog and mist. When the temperature of an air mass containing a large quantity of water vapor falls all of a sudden, condensation takes place within itself on fine dust particles. So, the fog is a cloud with its base at or very near to the ground. Because of the fog and mist, the visibility becomes poor to zero. In urban and industrial centers, smoke provides a plenty of nuclei which help in the formation of fog and mist. Such a condition, when the fog it is mixed up with the smoke, forms smog. The only difference between the mist and the fog is that mist contains more moisture than the fog. In mist, each nuclei contains a thicker layer of moisture. Fogs, they are drier than the mist, and they are prevalent wherever warm currents of air come in contact with the cold currents. Fog are mini clouds in which The condensation takes place around the nuclei provided by the dust, smoke and the salt particles. Clouds. What is a cloud? A cloud is an accumulation or grouping of tiny water droplets and ice crystals that are suspended in the Earth's atmosphere. There are different types of clouds. They differ from each other in their size, shape and color. Classifications of clouds based on their shape are classified into three types: cirrus clouds, cumulus clouds and stratus clouds. Cirrus clouds looks like a curling lock of hair. A cumulus cloud looks like a puffy cotton like structure. Stratus clouds, it will be in the form of layers. Classification of clouds based on their altitude are classified into three types: high clouds, middle clouds and low clouds. High clouds, they can reach above 6,000 meters or up to 20,000 feet. They are also known as cirrus clouds. They are usually thin and they are made up of ice. They often indicate fair weather and hence they do not produce rain. Middle clouds, they form between 6,500 feet. They are also known as alto clouds. They frequently indicate an approaching storm. They may sometimes produce virga, which is a rain or snow that does not reach the ground. Low clouds, they lie between 6,500 feet, which means from the surface of 2,000 meters. Low clouds, they are also known as stratus clouds. They may appear dense, dark and rainy, and they also can be cottony white clumps interspersed with blue sky. Let's have a glance about the 10 main types of clouds. High clouds are classified as cirrostratus, cirrus and cirrocumulus. Middle clouds are classified as nimbostratus, altostratus and altocumulus. And lower clouds, they are classified as stratus, stratocumulus, cumulus and cumulonimbus. You can see here cumulonimbus, it is a very huge cloud which has a larger density horizontally as well as vertically. That's all for the session. Thank you.